Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga.
And I'm Todd Puckett.
And this is Don's Used Photo Equipment right here in front of, say it with us, the Great Wall of Film. As usual.
Next, go ahead.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just excited.
You are excited.
So go ahead.
Way too excited.
I just don't want to jump over you. just talk over you. So go ahead.
Well, I never know where this is going to go. That's fine. So we've already lost half of our viewers. That's fine.
I know.
All the unimportant photographers have already left. It's only the good photographers that are still here.
Absolutely.
So that's really all that matters.
Yeah, and those are the ones we concentrate on.
Yeah, and we have a nice little list of stuff to talk about. So I'm just going to start off with, you notice my green little earplugs that I've got right here.
Yeah.
And so I printed these today. I've been messing around with 3D printing. So they're both the same, but you don't know what these are. I know what these are. These are inserts for 35 millimeter film, so I can put it in a 120 slot.
All right.
And I printed these.
Have you tested it out yet?
No, I have not. So they're a little rough, so I need to just sand them just a little bit.
Yeah.
But then they'll just plug in both sides, and I'll be able to put a 35 millimeter roll in a 120 slot. Now, obviously, if it has a red window on the back, I'm going to have to cover that up, and I'm going to have to gauge how many clicks between them. But yeah, I printed these myself.
Those are neat.
Now, I bought some of these off of eBay before, but they were really cheaply made. As a matter of fact, they broke. But these actually, it's like, this feels pretty
don't break
tough.
It. Yeah, it does. It does feel more solid than others.
It does. So, this was just a first step for me, because what I would really like to do is print some, first of all, it needs to be in black, but I want to print some pinhole cameras.
Yeah.
That would be cool, because there's lots of pinhole camera designs out there, guys.
Oh my gosh, yes.
There's so many out there. And of course, I would love to make my own design and print
it's like
it off.
There's just a whole podcast on that topic of pinholes. It's so popular.
Yeah, we should have one. One of our most popular videos ever was about pinhole photography, which I'm probably going to put that link above his head if I remember. So,
well, you're going to edit this, so you'll see yourself saying it.
Will I?
But will you remember it then?
But I don't listen to myself when I'm talking. I just don't. It's like, the drone of my own voice. It's like, I just tune me out. So, but 3D printing, pretty cool. So I'm going to start with that. I have a Nikon body cap for pinhole.
You think that new Rolly 35 is going to be 3D printed from Mint?
Oh, from Mint. Did we mention that in the last one? So that Rolly is coming out with a 35, but essentially Mint is making it. It's supposed to be autofocus.
Oh, well, if it's going to be autofocus, then it's going to be pretty intense on the inside. So,
I think it's one. But I don't think it's a through the lens or anything like that. I still think you're looking through a viewfinder, but I think you're going to rely upon the camera to do its own focusing.
So it's not going to be really on the same level as the new Pentax that's coming out?
I don't think so, but I'm still interested to see it. It's probably still going to be a pricey one, though.
Do you know which one's going to come out first?
No, I don't. Do you?
No, that's going to be interesting to see. You know that once Pentax said, hey, we've got this whole line coming out, everybody else went, and so I'm pretty sure anybody.
Well, it's interesting. Pentax is saying they're coming out with a camera, and then all of a sudden it's
later
like, okay, Rolly. Now, mind you, it's not technically a Rolly cord. It's somebody using the name
to Mint.
So somebody else is coming out with a film camera. I wouldn't be surprised if yet another person comes out with a film camera.
Oh yeah.
You and I were just flipping through the news.
They're still making 110 cameras. Film cameras. I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, but there's a company. The reason I found
Did anybody still shoot 110?
We had somebody in here earlier talking about it.
It's such tiny film. It's like, why bother?
It is, but still, it's fun. They still make film for it. And somebody was in here talking about, hey, can I get 110 film? Yes.
Yes, can I get it developed? Yes.
Well, I was looking for something like that for like new cameras. I ran across a company in Japan that was making supposedly 110 cameras.
Yeah.
I could not find anything about them out, except that evidently it's a happening thing. Then I ran across somebody else that's making 110 cameras.
Okay.
So it's odd just what is still made that you had to search so hard to find out more about.
It does, and I've seen that that Pentax 110 camera. That actually a nice little kit lenses. I think Scotty has got one of those, and it just looks so cool. It's really big for a 110 camera because it's like kind of like an SLR. It's a tiny little SLR, and I think that's what makes it look so cute. But I can't justify owning one because the 110 film is so small.
It is so small.
It's like, why? Why would I use this tiny
Yeah.
film? I mean, I'd love me a tiny 35 millimeter camera, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could legitimately do 110.
Yeah, yeah. But speaking of new things, well, that's not new.
Well, before we speak of new things, first of all, let's thank everybody for watching our last video. Guys, you took that one way, way, way to the moon and back again because that one exploded. We were not expecting it.
No, it's our 6th or 7th most viewed video in just 2 weeks.
Yeah, unbelievable, guys.
It's reached the stratosphere, and by the time this comes out, it may be, I think it may be 7th place right now, but by the time this thing comes out, it may actually move up one more spot.
Yeah,
it's
so
doing so
we're really sorry that we had
Appreciate
to use a scary sounding title, but we didn't really know how else to title it. I mean, it is what it is, right?
It's the end is near.
The end is near,
and,
but do we want to talk, since the end was near, maybe we can get an update on the end.
And a little bit later on, we're going to talk about a new film returning, or not a new film, an old film returning to the Great Wall of Film.
Okay, yeah,
so, but right now, what were we going to talk about?
The search.
The search.
New locations, new places, let's talk about that.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Yes, we are, because we were talking about the end is near. It's like, well, let's continue.
Well, yes,
let's bring everybody up to date.
Between then and now, I have talked to, I've had some phone calls come in, and I've talked to a few people, and one place that I had been looking at, I think it was probably 2 weeks ago,
right?
That I looked at, nice place, but like small. And
really nice place, great location,
really
but unfortunately just too small.
And too expensive. It was way expensive.
Well, if it was twice the size and the same price, then it'd be okay.
Perfect.
But it's not, perfect. So.
But right now, I have talked to somebody who I talked to last month, and they said, hey, I called up, I can't remember who called who, but talking with them, and they said, hey, got a couple of new things that just came up.
Yeah.
And I went and looked at them. And they are nearby, a lot more affordable, and I will say I am very anxious to just continue making, the whole steps are going through now. We're sending them something, and they'll bat it back, and we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I've got a couple of places, 2, 3, 4 places I'm looking at, and I am hoping. I've got my favorite, and then I've got my second favorite.
Some runner-ups. He is super excited to want to ink a deal,
well,
so that you can at least, take a burden off your shoulders. It's like, okay, at least I know it's going.
I am really excited about one location because I love how it's set up. A lot of what goes on in this location right here only happens within about 800 square feet.
A third of what you see.
Third, easily a third. So that will be the prominent at one location if I get this thing worked out.
Right.
That'll be the prominent. And then I'll have room to have everything else and then just kind of bring it out as I'm able to sort through it. So hopefully it will present to me a far less cluttered
look.
Look.
Yeah, so when people come in, it'll be more organized and structured because all the mess will be a little more behind the scenes.
Hidden.
For your safety.
And I'm excited about for and my safety too. So I am excited about that. So this is something that it's, like I said, it's a lot has happened since our last video. So there is hope.
There's always hope.
There's always hope. But this is more exciting hope.
And the good part is the locations are not, they're spitting distance from here, okay? And that's a technical, that's a real measurement term here in Texas. Spitting distance from here.
Yeah.
So don't think that he's going across town or anything like that. He's trying to stay very much in this area because this is really where he belongs.
Well, that's what everybody says. Also, I do like the area. It is sort of central off of 35.
Yeah.
It may be a little bit more difficult to get to. By that, I mean you have to make 2 turns. But
an extra turn.
An extra turn, yeah. So that's not really, it's really not that big a deal. It'll be close enough.
Well, the unfortunate part is it might not have as much drive-by factor because, the last person was in here says, hey, I've been driving by for weeks, decided to stop in. It might not be driving by. It's like just one side street over.
Right.
It's like, unless you go down that street, you might not see it.
Yeah.
So, hey, it'll be a place for you diehard film people who are looking
absolutely,
for him, who want to find it.
But yeah, it's going to be fun. It'll be interesting, especially once I get this thing set up and going. And I'll let everybody know at that point when. And yeah, I've already had people coming by and said, yeah, I'd love to help you move. I'd love to help you do this or help do that, blah, blah, blah. And I was going, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. So we'll let you know, and hopefully in the next 1 or 2 videos, we'll have more information about that. Now,
you know what would be cool? I mean, depending on
there's a lot of things that'll be cool.
Some time lapse of this moving.
Yes.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
I don't know if that's possible.
Also,
guys.
once I get a lot of this area cleared out, I would love to have everybody come over and just bring out my snow cone machine.
He does have a snow cone machine. And a popcorn machine.
And a popcorn machine. I have no idea what the condition of that popcorn machine is in, though.
I have seen both of these. These are real, guys.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
real.
Absolutely. And I would love to have something like that. It's like have this place pretty much 90% empty, and or just 99% empty, and have just come over here and have a few things.
Yeah.
And celebrate the ending of one phase of the store, and to celebrate the beginning of the next phase.
Well, the important part is the business carries
Yeah.
on. You know, it's not ending, it's not stopping. Film is still going. It's going strong. It
Yes.
just can't afford this rent.
So, do you think this year that Kodak will come out with their new film?
Oh, you mean the film that they owe us?
Yes,
Kodak, you still owe us a film.
Still owe us a film, and we're looking forward to getting it. But other film.
Well, wait a second. So speaking of new film, so obviously we had the discussion about the new film, which is Harmon, right? So I'm kind of, and I talked to you about this today. Harmon, you're not following me on Twitter.
You're not following our store on Twitter.
You're not following Don's or me on Twitter.
You know who is following us now?
Who?
Silver Grain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Silver Grain's following.
Silver Grain's
and I'm not even following them back. But Harmon, you're
I'm
not following me on Twitter. You really need to follow me on Twitter.
And we know that you like this store because a customer told me y'all do, and you know about the store. So
yeah, because you sent him a couple of rolls to test before this.
But they had the walk, the Harmon photo walk up in New York.
Yeah.
And a couple of customers who lived here, moved up to there, were there. And the lady asked, where do you buy your film? And she goes, Don's Used Photo Equipment in Dallas.
In Dallas.
The Harmon rep said, oh, we know them.
We know them.
But you don't follow them.
Just click like and subscribe, guys. You know us.
Yeah. Harmon Photos, home of Phoenix.
And aren't you one of the only people who has got stock right now?
Probably.
Other big box stores are out.
B&H, I think was out.
I wasn't going to mention their name.
Oh,
but all
I'm
right.
sorry. Beep was out. Beep and Beep was out of it.
You're one of the only people who has stock because you immediately bought more as soon as you started selling.
As soon as the first opportunity that came up to get the second batch, I got more of that. So I definitely do have it still in stock, and they're out of that batch. So that's going to be a while before I think the next group comes out.
Did Harmon Photos say they were going to do a 120 version?
Oh, eventually, yes.
They should get that sooner or later because I think that would be real good right now.
They may be waiting until they change their formula to do that.
Might be.
Might be. But yes, they're going to do 35, 120, and I think that they've even said 4x5 on this stuff too.
Okay, 4x5.
So yes, this is not is not a gimmick rollout plan. This is we're going to be a solid company providing a lot of products. Variety of products.
I hope that 4x5 color is affordable. Unlike that other box you were showing me the other day, that was like $10 a shot. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yes, that's the price.
It was quite hefty for what I was looking at.
It is extremely expensive.
It's like, I'll take some of the expired film, please.
Thank you. Yes. So, but
yes.
the return.
A return of the king.
And I know it's going to happen because A, I placed the order, and B, they've charged my credit card for it.
Oh, well then it's going to happen.
It better.
I mean, credit cards don't lie.
Well, no, they don't, but it doesn't mean that they're being sent. It has been, I sent the stuff off. I sent an email saying, hey, did y'all get my snail mail? I filled all the forms out, sent it snail mail.
Right.
And lo and behold, I sent an email and somebody replied saying, yes, here's the information, the costing, blah, blah, blah.
Right. And
here's how much to order for minimum or free shipping order.
Right.
And check, That's it. And they said, hey, you're old.
You're all about free shipping, aren't you?
I am. I mean, there's such a small margin in these things.
Yeah, yeah. You
Really,
got to get
it truly is.
every dime you can back.
And so they said, we went to charge your card, and you have an old expired card. So I said, I'll call you right back.
I can fix that.
And I fixed it. And he said, okay, if we have a problem, we'll call you back. No, I haven't gotten a call back, so ergo, I assume that there's no problem.
You can only hope.
I can only hope, and I'm excited.
All right, so
exciting.
what varieties of lomography are you getting?
I am going to get the purple,
Lomochrome purple.
the turquoise.
Lomochrome turquoise.
Turquoise.
Thank you, Jess.
We love you, Jess. And the red scale.
The red scale.
And I am also going to get...
What was the other one? There was a third color variety out there. There's the turquoise, the purple, and I thought there was like that was kind of yellowish or autumnish.
There's Metropolis.
Metropolis,
Yeah.
maybe that is it.
Yeah, and I didn't get that this time because...
I mean, I've seen some really great videos on people who shoot all three of them.
Yes,
and
yes,
see
that
all
was
the
a great
results. And it might have been
video.
one of Jess Hobbs'
It
videos.
was.
So,
Yes, Jess did that. And so then I ordered the 120 packs of
Three packs?
Three packs of
I
120.
love 3 packs of film.
And their pricing is way down as it had been.
Well, so last year,
end
Lomography
of
came
last
out
year.
saying 120 is dying, and they lowered the price on everything. And
30% drop.
And apparently the price is still down, right?
Yes. Currently
And
still
so
down.
you guys are going to benefit
And
on them calling, shouting fire in the theater. Or,
Yeah.
Wolf. Boy who cried wolf.
My apologies. But I've got lomography. Now, it's frustrating in the sense of I ordered 35 and 120 of all the ones I talked about.
Okay.
But I was sitting there ordering like 30 of this, 20 of this, 10 of this, 10 of this, and it's still poof price. It's still up there. So
of course,
I mean,
yeah.
I've got a bill coming in, but it's gonna fit in not a big box.
Oh, so you're doing the I only bought one bag of groceries at the grocery store and it cost me $100 type thing. I was like,
yeah.
really, all this? This
Yeah.
is all I get for $100? It's like, well,
except
it's
way-
not $100.
Way
It's
more than
much more.
$100. But yeah, I just wanted to. It's like I wanted to have some stuff up here. Also, I've got to figure out where it's going to go. Probably be like it was last time on the floor in a box.
He has problems. I'm sure you could squeeze it in here somewhere.
We'll get it done. And in my new location, I hope to actually, years ago, Mr. Holga drew up the plans of a
massive wall of film.
And I mean, he had
looked beautiful.
Lighting in it. He had strips of this and that. He had a bunch of stuff.
It
involved.
was gloriousness all unto its own.
It was. I mean, he puts together great plans. And now we may have the opportunity to actually make that happen.
Quite possibly, yes. Because it would look fancy, schmancy.
It would, especially if you get those little things of light in there.
Yeah, just put some LED lights in there and
wow.
yeah, cool stuff.
I'm excited. This is fun.
That would be exciting.
Yeah. But the exciting thing is that, like I said, lomography is returning. Purple, turquoise, and that one is the other
Red
one?
scale.
Red scale, yes. 35 and 120 in each. And the 3 packs of 120. I didn't get the 3 packs of 35.
Okay.
But I got them in the 120. And what's so funny is I actually sold them all recently. I still had a couple of 3 packs up here and of the 400 120.
Right.
And it was up here for a long time.
You sold all the
those,
the Cinestale red scale, the red.
Yeah, oh
right?
my gosh, everybody did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that is.
You didn't save any of that behind?
No.
You're not going to stumble upon a case of it like you did for the retro chrome or anything like that?
There is a possibility I could, but maybe in the move, I may find.
Well, if you do, let me know because I probably want to buy them because
Okay.
they were.
Y'all didn't hear anything about that.
No, I'm sorry, you didn't hear anything about that. But I think Scotty, he saw one of my retro chrome photos. He goes, "Man, that looks like it was taken from the '70s." I said, "Yeah, it's the retro chrome. You can still buy it. It's on the shelf."
Yeah, it's
just come grab
But
some.
it's not much. I mean, I had 250 rolls, and I am probably past half that. So I have less than half of that left. It was a fun find.
Yeah,
a whole
but
big old
125
box.
rolls is still a lot.
Well, not from 250.
250, but you said you have less than half of that.
Yeah, so I've got.
Even if you have 100, that's still quite a bit, right?
It's quite a bit, but
Yeah.
it's still. I mean, there's points when people come in and buy 5-10 rolls of it at a time.
Yeah.
And it is very popular. And that's it. In fact, I'm the only one I know that even has it. I did a Google search on it, and I did not find anybody that actually still had
Well,
it.
I'm pretty sure FPP was happy they sold it all to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give it to Todd. He'll take it.
Take
He'll
it.
take it.
Mikey will buy anything. I'm the Mikey of film buying.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah,
So, yeah,
I see what
Mikey,
you did there. Yeah.
He'll eat anything.
No, I understand. I'm with you.
Yeah, Google it. Mikey. Oh, he'll eat anything. That shows how old we are.
He's older. Well,
yep, I am.
so that
Yeah.
only really leads to pretty much the last thing on our list here to talk about. You've still been cleaning up, and you're still finding treasures.
Yes.
Treasures, not small
Well, you know,
treasures, but
what's
big
funny-
treasures.
Oh, what's funny
You're
is
just knocking stuff off.
I am.
A Mamiya RB67.
I am ready to go on the Fair Park photo walk tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
the
it
video
is.
comes-
It is.
yeah.
That's right. So this is coming out on Friday. The Fair Park Photo Walk is on
Saturday.
Saturday. I'm going to the Fair Park Photo Walk. Todd, you going to be there?
No, I gotta work.
Aw, I'm going to be there. I guess we're going to have a good time.
Work. I want you to take that little scan me thing there, and I want you to go up to everybody and say, scan, scan, scan.
I'll take my own little scan me thing. They scan my video instead.
Well,
Speaking of which, somebody busted me again saying, hey, where's my video at? And I was like, yes, you're right. I need to do a video. I did record a video. I honestly did. I recorded all the, but I really just didn't like it. So I need to come up with a better video idea, and I don't want to disappoint for my first video. So
you actually
even-
you actually completed the whole video?
well, no, I actually filmed all the pieces, but I just didn't have it in me to put it together and actually put it out there. I think I want to do something different. I want to do something worthy of a first video, and so that I'll have those five
Momentous.
people who actually watch it.
Momentous.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
that's-
it's going to
that's-
be a short and sweet. It's probably going to be about
but
10 to
it's
15
your
minutes
first
long.
one, so it better dadgum well be.
It
like,
should be good.
Glorious.
And I mean, actually, I would like to do 2 or 3 of them all at once and just put them out there, and just to throw them out there. So, I'm sorry, you had the RB67, then you put it
yeah,
away.
I know.
Well, I thought we were going to talk about it.
Well, we are. I'm enthralled with your story
No,
about
you
your
are not.
videos. Just totally enthralled.
I'm just apologizing to our viewers that why I have not made another video for them to watch.
It's okay.
That is such a tank of a camera. And I know there are some photographers very passionate about these cameras, but I can't see myself owning one. It's so big.
This is the RB, so everybody goes, what's the difference for your RB and RZ? Cock the body, cock the lens. Cock the film. Fire. So it's a 2-step. Fire.
That's a 2-step. It's
cock,
the Texas 2-step.
Cock, fire. That's it. The RZ would be cock, fire.
What lens is on this? Is this the standard lens?
This is a
like
90 3.8.
90?
A little bit of a wide angle. The 127 is, I think, the normal.
127? Okay.
Yeah, and this is the 90, so it's the equivalent of probably like a 45 millimeter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Normally, at medium format, they're cut in half to be equivalent to 35 millimeters. So, because I think that's the same way for my Pentax 645.
Now it is a professional S. It has a Pro S 120 back, and the thing about these is, it is
That they come
really
off?
Cool. No, they rotate.
Oh, they rotate. So, you can be landscape or portrait.
Yes.
Very nice.
And there
He
we
doesn't
go.
know how it works, though. Oh, look at there. Like magic.
Looky there. Looky there.
Interesting. But you have to cock both the camera
Cock the camera body.
and the film.
The film.
Are you
and
advancing
fire.
the film, really? Or are you...
Yeah, that's advancing the film.
So
When
you're
you do
advancing the
this,
film, but you're cocking the shutter.
yeah. When you do this, you're just cocking the shutter, and when you do this, you advance the film.
Okay.
The RZ, as in zebra, when you push this forward, it cocks the shutter and advances the film in one motion.
Now, I'm going to...
That's why these are a little bit less expensive, well, a lot less expensive. And I haven't figured out, by the time this comes out, I should have the price figured out.
Oh, I wasn't going to ask the price. I'm going to ask different questions. But
Okay.
but I'm going to ask the silly question of, as far as the back is concerned. I know it's
And-
a 6.7, but did they make 6.6 backs for them?
Yes, and a 645 back.
Oh, and a 6.45. So you can actually have the 3, because, I found after shooting my Pentax 6.7, I really wasn't happy with that format, and that's why I went with the 6.45, because it was easier to put in the archivals.
And also, you get more pictures out of it too.
You get more pictures of the
Yeah.
645.
Now this is the
Original strap?
original
got
strap
it?
for it. Well, it's the original hooks for it. I don't know if
Yeah.
this is the original.
The original.
strap.
These are definitely original, but I
Yeah.
think wouldn't
You
it say Mamiya on this or not?
you pick. Yeah, that's what I think. I think that this part right here is different. Is added. So you have the little nub hole there to put on the nub.
The nub holders.
Yep. And then you don't have to do that. You just kind of push it in. Whoops.
Those look just like the ones for the Pentex too, as well.
Yeah, and also the Rolly a little bit.
Yeah. It's like everybody stole the same hardware.
Yeah, there you go. And that's it. And so you just, anyway, this comes with the strap, and I could sell probably 24 of these straps if I just had straps alone.
Right.
So somebody needs to make these little clips here.
So how does
to
this
do
one
that.
sound? I mean, is it sound in good shape? Is the
Yeah.
1 second fine? I mean,
Oh, yeah,
is
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
going to buy this with confidence?
Sure.
Do you have a lens cap? That sounded pretty good.
Yeah, let's do this. Hold on.
Yeah, still sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's solid. It's bzzz,
Yeah.
and
I mean, it's not, zzz, it doesn't sound like it's fading or anything like that. So.
the also whenever you do this, look in there and you see the hole.
Yeah, yeah.
How the
Tiny.
aperture, yep, aperture shuts down just fine.
It puckers up.
That's exactly what happens.
These videos are not for kids.
No.
I never
no, no.
once said that,
There we go. Yes, so I am still running across a lot of things. The problem,
The problem with him finding these great cameras is not having enough people to come in here and buy them.
well, that, but also not having any space to really put them out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I need to sell things and then just kind of start adding things up to it as I sell things and bring more things out. It's really kind of, it's bizarre, but it's just what it is.
Yeah.
And I've had a lot of fun going through a lot of this stuff. And I just ran across something like earlier today that as I was cleaning up something, and I'm just sitting there going, where can I put this out to sell it? I
Right.
can't.
Well, I mean, I know it aggravates him dearly to have people come in and browse, and some people browse through
No.
boxes and things like
Well,
that. But I
that-
have browsed past the line where you're not supposed to go to, and that's when you find some good stuff.
but that's not what bothers me. What's interesting is that there'll be something, and then they'll just turn their back to me, and then you'll see them like moving their hands around, and then every now
He
and then
can't see them. He's worried that they're stealing.
well, and then they start putting their hands in their pockets. And yes, believe it or not,
Put a sign in the front of the store that says "No hands in pockets."
no, just stop stealing stuff, people. I do have things that do walk out of here,
Okay. All right.
and it's like,
Taking advantage of a poor camera store salesman.
yeah, who's just worn to a frazzle. But it is, it's a lot my fault because I do have things. I mean, I do clean things up. It's like,
Things are all over the place, right?
they are, because I mean, just the work that this goes into this, I had to clean things out from behind here. I had to move things out from out there. And then after this thing's over, I got to go find everything and then put it back here. And a lot of times I forget things. So I've got things sitting out there that I'm going, oh no. People
This
are
is why he doesn't run a jewelry store.
Oh God, no. I could have sworn that 10-carat diamond was right here.
I left that gold necklace out just right over there. Where did it go?
Where did it go? And 30 people walked past it since then.
Yeah, I'm sure the honest people would have left it alone.
Absolutely. But anyway, I am running across a lot of things, and I am actually selling some of the things because as I set it out, I mean, it's fun because I don't even have to really push or promote some things. It's just like I found it, set it out, buy it, mine.
Yeah.
And I'm down to like right now 1 Canon AE1.
I mean,
Just
that's the
one
kind of store this
Canon
is.
AE1.
You come in 1 week, they might not have something. You come in the next week, might not have something. But you come in the third week, they might have something. He might
Yeah.
have something
It
you
may
really
have something
need. You
different,
never
too.
know. This is
It's
kind of
really
like half-price books or any other place like that. You just never
don't
know
know
what
what's
you're going to
brought in.
find until
Yeah.
you don't know what has come in. And if you're looking for something specific,
Yeah.
say something. Who knows?
Well,
You might
yes,
have it
yes.
or where
I
it's
mean,
at.
and I've had people do that, and what again the frustrating part is that yes, I had it. It's in a box.
I mean,
somewhere.
within arm's reach, I see a Hasselblad prism.
Yes.
I mean, how many people are out there probably thinking, gosh, I wish I had a Hasselblad 40, this is a 45-degree prism, right?
But it's a metered prism.
It's metered as well. I mean,
Yeah.
and I just picked it up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm not even looking for Hasselblad. I don't shoot Hasselblad, so.
No. But there are a lot of things like this that are nearby, and this is that's where you put the battery. This is where you turn it on and off. Yes. And I have it like this because a lot of people, and you look in there, you see the numbers.
Yeah, those are numbers.
3, 5, 7, 9, 11,
BR549.
Yeah, they're the odd numbers, not the evens. And it's yeah, it's just it's a lot. And I was showing had a Hasselblad body and put a lens on it.
Did you sell that one?
No, it screwed up. I mean, I think it screwed the body up, but then I found another body and it works fine. So now I've got like, okay, I do have one working body, but I'm nervous about putting the lenses on it because the lenses screwed the other one up.
Right, you don't want to do that twice.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to do that
That
twice.
would not be good.
So yeah, it's just, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Come into the store,
Yeah.
look around. Sorry if you're not in Dallas. Unfortunately, you get lots of people watching the videos who aren't even here, and they're like, "Wished I was in Dallas." And so we wish you were in Dallas too, because we'd have fun. We'd go shooting.
Yeah, absolutely. But at a photo walk or just something.
Yeah, like I'm going to go on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not. I'm sorry.
I'm not. But I will hopefully hear all about it.
Maybe. Who knows? I might be shooting some Phoenix 200 film if Harmon becomes my buddy. I don't know, you know.
But this has reminded me of something else that's interesting that people need to be aware of. Richard, I can't think of his last name right now, is finally getting set up and organized to where he will be doing a lot of classes that DCP used to do.
Richard. And we don't know Richard's last name?
No.
Dang it. I don't know Richard.
Klein, maybe Richard. But he dropped by. I sent him an email. He dropped by. We talked. And he goes, yes, it will be. And he told me the location. And then he told me, yes, I've got this. And I will be announcing these new classes soon.
Right.
So that's happening. Now, Lone Star Darkroom is actually doing classes now too. They just had their first of 3 in a series, and it's like every Wednesday they're having a class.
Right.
5, I think they're limiting it to 5 people because that's all they have enlargers for.
Yeah.
So Wednesdays, 3 Wednesdays in a row. And I said, why didn't you tell me? I would.
Yeah, we'd talk about that.
Talk about
sure.
it. He goes, it's sold out before we even really got it going.
Oh, so yeah, but
it was sold out like that.
And hopefully they're going to come over here and grab some paper and all that kind of good stuff. So hey, yeah, sure.
And it's so that's getting going.
Is it chemistry or chemicals?
Yes, it is. Listen, whatever you call it, I will sell it to you. Okay, you can call it anything you want.
I love good comments.
Give me money for it, and it's it. And then Richard is starting his soon. I think February will be his first set of classes. As soon as everything's set on that,
right.
He'll let me know. I'll put it up there. Photo walks are starting to happen. Now, there's several in February that I've heard talk about.
February.
You know, I'm tongue-tied. Seriously. And there are some
He's
things.
always got excuses, guys.
Okay. Tongue-tied is a very simple thing to find out if you have or not.
We're not going to go into this.
Yeah, we are. Because you made fun of it.
No. I'm going to make fun of you anyway. So,
yeah.
All right, classes in February.
If you can't,
don't
if you open your mouth.
Don't make me cut this part out.
Cut it out.
I will cut this part out.
I will turn this video around right now.
Turn this video around. So speaking of classes, though.
Yeah.
So it's really great that they're having classes.
Mm-hmm.
And
guys, the classes are going to be south of us, so they're going to be.
Well, but they're still all over.
Yeah.
That's the the fact that more classes are happening, more people are teaching film, and that's a phenomenal thing.
And Lizzie's little dark room is having classes.
I think I am going to commit. Mrs. Holga has convinced me. I'm going to commit to a small wet plate class at my place.
Yeah.
So
when the weather warms up a little.
Well, it's either going to be spring or early summer. I'm going to have some. I'm probably going to have a small little class. We'll announce it on a future video if you want to sign up. Small, like it's probably going to be like 4 or 5 people, no more, and just going to come over and be able to come do the wet plate process. I'll have everything set up and ready to go, and I'll show the different steps and things like that. So just a quick little one-day class and learn how to use the 4x5 cameras and things like that. So nothing. Now Lisa's Emma Leahy's stuff majorly in depth, and it's a great class, and I would highly suggest anybody take that class, but so I'm going to do kind of a light version of it,
Yeah.
just so people who want to get the experience.
Still wanting to have Lisa do a class at your location.
Well, that would be cool, and so I want to be able to get the wet plate set up and like have a permanent position at the ranch, so that I never have to put it away, so I could just take a picture anytime.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start. I told you one of my goals for the year.
Yeah, that'd be a great video though.
So what was one of my goals for the year? What did I tell you that I was going to try and do? Do you remember? He wasn't listening to it. All right, so I was going to try and get on a magazine cover.
Oh, yeah,
I was going to try and get one of my photos, not me, not my face, but one of my photos on a magazine cover. So I'm going to try and get that done. And I was thinking, doing that, maybe I'll start shooting interesting things in wet plate around like Waxahachie, things like that. Maybe I can garner some attention. Maybe it can get on some local magazine or something like that. So starting small, very, very small. That would be kind of cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. But I mean, that is a high goal.
I know, but you have to set. That's what goals are for.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick look and see if we have any interesting comments.
Oh man, yeah, comments. I mean, have you checked out any reviews or reviews lately from Yelp or Google?
No, I haven't, but we probably ought to revisit that one.
That was so fun.
So this one's from MM or M&M, I'm not really sure. How many rolls of film do you think this kit, I'm assuming it's the Ilford Patterson film processing kit, how many rolls of film do you think this kit will process before needing to buy more supplies?
Well, it depends upon the chemicals that you purchase.
Well, I believe that kit came with the sample size ones, right?
Out of this. I sold those kits.
Okay, I keep pointing over there because that's where they were.
It comes with a sample size, but my guess is probably like
I was thinking 2 rolls.
Well, 2 rolls at a time.
Yeah.
But you should be able to get like maybe 6, 8. It's not going to.
That's a good question because I don't know how much developer actually comes in that kit.
The developer is enough to fill the tank up.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Once.
But I don't know how. I think you would be really lucky to be able to use it twice. So I think at most you can do 4 rolls of film, 4 rolls of 35. That would be also 4 rolls of 120. Now, mind you, I can get 2 rolls of 120 on one spool. So
true.
Now, when it comes to the fixer,
one roll.
When it comes to the stop and the fixer, you can keep reusing those.
Yeah, but the bigger, the 500 milliliters or the 1 liter, you should be able to do dozens of rolls of that.
So just one thing of the Ilfosol 3 or the what's the other one? The not
DDX.
Yeah, you can get something like that pretty cheap. It's going to last you quite a long time.
Yeah, keep it bottled. Keep it airtight.
I love Ilfosol 3. But I'm not saying that because Ilford Photo is actually following me on Twitter. But I do like Ilfosol 3. However, I don't find it has as long a shelf life once it's been opened. Right. So that's why I kind of prefer the other varieties because I know they're going to last longer on my shelf.
But how many rolls do you think you get out of like an Ilfosol 3?
I don't know.
Because you really don't shoot.
I've never calculated how many rolls. I should do that.
I'm sure that they probably got those answers on ilfordphoto.com.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm sure somebody could do the math of how much it requires because it's 1 to 9 and all that kind of good stuff.
Maybe the title of this video can be A New Beginning? ?
He's brainstorming titles right now during the video. I like that. All right. The end. This was from The End Is Near, our last video, and this was from Steven. Remember, Steven, we mentioned Steven's comment, and he goes, I am honored that my comment was mentioned, LOL. Also, good luck with the move. Thank you very much, Steven. We certainly appreciate it. This comment is from Huggin, Huginn, Huggin.
1G?
1G, 2 N's.
Wow.
Vintage digital equals digital.
Digital. Well, that sounds like a vigilante.
Huggin is coining a new word for it. It's digital. Vintage digital. And this is from Full Time something. Kodak Gold is actually a great film. I've switched over to it from Portra. Very happy. It pushes really well too. That's nice to know.
Portra is more warm tone. Gold is more gold tone. But yeah,
isn't gold warm?
No, it's a little bit darker warm.
Okay.
It's a lot It's so warm, it's gold.
It's so warm, it's cold.
Yeah, you know, when you get a suntan and it kind of gets so suntan, it's more like a golden.
Well, you have a golden tan. No, you have a warm tan.
Yeah.
It's a tan. You have a tan.
There are shades of difference. Ooh, that could be it. 3 shades of gold are warming.
This one's from Josie or Jose. I'm not really sure which. Oh, Joseph. Excuse me. I need to read more letters into this. Get a ukulele, strum into it, play it before and after the music. So someone's encouraging us to play our own ukulele music. Boy, will we lose some subscribers then.
I would be more in tune to do the campfire scene musical version than the ukulele.
Right.
Blazing Saddles.
This one's
Google that one.
This one's from Big Record.
Have you ever seen a edited version of Blazing Saddles?
An edited version?
Yes.
I might have.
You're watching it on TV, and they're all at the campfire scene, and they're all just kind of taking turns standing up, but you don't hear anything going on.
They're not farting.
Yeah. All of the sounds are cut out.
all the good stuff is cut out of it.
All the funny stuff. Sorry.
This one's from Big Record. You guys always make me so happy. Wished I lived closer. We wished you did too. And on
I need the customers.
And on that note, we're going to end on a high note there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please do share, like, subscribe, and
that was my high note.
Tell 2 friends.
Oh.
Thank you very much, choir boy. Tell Mama Holga. Who else do we need to tell?
Oh, man, just tell everybody. You know, I mean, we appreciate it. We just
He really appreciates
Yeah.
it because believe it or not,
fun.
you guys watching these videos brings more people into the store.
Yeah, when you're watching it, what I like, make some comments because we do appreciate.
I love the comments. We read all the comments.
Hit the like button. There was one. What's so funny is the ones with the scary names get the most likes. We got a ton of likes on the.
The end is near.
The end is near. We got a ton of likes on
the end of film photography.
Very bad news. The end
very
of film
bad news.
photography.
All the horror
names.
names.
More likes on things like that than on any other video. So yeah.
So you guys are weird. Thank you very much.
You're photographers. That's the earmark of.
All right. I think we're out of here, guys.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
Dude, I want to keep talking.
And talking. You know, when we started, we didn't have anything to say.
I know. That's why I'm never worried about what.
Oh, I am always worried.
No, it's like we'll find something to say.
It's my job to worry.
Well, worry away, worrywart.